This message is for you. Don't think it's by accident that you are reading this right now. God says, I am speaking to you through this, and I am using Archangel Michael to pierce through every distraction, every noise, and every doubt in your mind. This is not just another message. This is the one I ordained for you before you were even born. I have waited for you to see this moment, and the heavens have shifted to make sure you would not miss it. Archangel Michael is speaking to you now, and this will change everything. God says, for too long, you have been walking with questions heavy in your heart. You've been wondering if I still see you, if I still hear you, if I still care. And now I tell you, I have never looked away from you for even a second. I have been watching every tear you've cried in silence, every smile you've faked, every prayer you thought bounced off the ceiling. I collected them all, and now is the moment of release. You are not here by accident. This is not random. This is a divine summons. Archangel Michael says, my sword has been drawn for you. I have been battling in realms you cannot see, fighting off the things that have tried to destroy you, silence you, and break you down. Every delay you thought was punishment was actually protection. Every no you received was God's way of preparing the perfect yes that will come with a weight of glory you have never known before. God says, you've been in a storm, and you thought the storm was proof that I was far. But the storm was proof that I was close, because the enemy only fights this hard when you are carrying something this powerful. You have wondered why it's been battle after battle, loss after loss, disappointment after disappointment. It's because the calling over your life is not small. I did not put you here to blend in. I placed you here to stand out as my living testimony. Archangel Michael whispers, right now, the shift has already started. Heaven's clock is not like yours, but I have been sent to tell you that the time is now. The chains that have been holding you are breaking even as these words are reaching your eyes. The people who left you, the doors that closed on you, the sudden endings, all of them were divinely arranged to clear the space for what's coming. Your next chapter is not an extension of your past, it is a brand new book. God says, stop fearing that you've missed it. Stop believing that you are too late. My timing is perfect. Every detour, every heartbreak, every lonely night was woven into my plan to prepare you for this exact season. If you could see the spiritual realm right now, you would see angels running toward you with blessings in their hands. You would see light breaking over the darkness that tried to swallow you whole. You would see your name written on scrolls in heaven declaring, it is time. Archangel Michael says, I have been given orders to remove the obstacles you could not move yourself. The battles you are tired of fighting, I am fighting them now. You will feel the weight lift off your chest. You will notice peace settling in your spirit in the coming days, even when nothing makes sense. That peace is the sign. When it comes, know that heaven has already released your breakthrough. God says, do not measure your life by what you see today. I am the God who can change everything in a moment. I can turn ashes into beauty overnight. I can send one opportunity, one person, one phone call that will change your life completely. And I am telling you, I have already set it in motion. Even now, I am aligning the right people, the right place, and the right time. Archangel Michael is already clearing the path before you. You have asked for a sign. This is your sign. You have begged me to speak to you clearly. This is me speaking, child. I am not far. I am closer than your breath. I am in your tomorrow already, making it ready for you. And when you arrive, you will understand why it took this long, why the pain had to be this deep, and why you could not give up. Every scar you carry will be proof of the battles you survived with me by your side. Archangel Michael says, when you step into this next season, you will not walk alone. I will be with you, protecting, guiding, and pushing you into the fullness of your calling. The enemies who laughed at you will be silenced. The same people who doubted you will watch God lift you higher than they imagined possible. The shame will be turned into honor. The tears will be turned into joy. And you will testify of the goodness of God. God says, do not keep this word hidden in your heart only, speak it out loud. Declare over yourself, my breakthrough is here. My season has shifted. I am protected. I am chosen. I am not forgotten. God is fighting for me, and I will see His goodness in my life. Your words are seeds in the Spirit, and I will water them until they bloom into reality. You will look back and say, that was the moment everything changed. Archangel Michael says, I will be watching you closely now. Every step you take from this moment will be guarded. Expect unusual favor, unexpected provision, and divine connections that cannot be explained. It will happen suddenly. It will happen in a way that will make everyone know, this was God. And God says, I love you. I have always loved you. I am not done with you yet. If you want, I can now continue this into the full version with deep emotional urgency, non-stop divine flow, and more prophetic detail like your previous requests. That will give it the complete powerful effect you like. Do you want me to continue into the long version now? God says, you think you are reading this because you were curious, but the truth is, I summoned you here. I have been calling your name in the Spirit for days, weeks, months, and now you finally turned your ear toward me. This is why you feel that strange pull in your heart right now, the feeling that you can't explain, the sudden warmth in your chest, the heaviness in your eyes. That is my Spirit pressing upon you to know, I am here. This moment is sealed in eternity. Archangel Michael is standing beside you even now, holding the sword of victory over your life. Archangel Michael says, every dark force that has been working behind the scenes to confuse you, drain you, and keep you from moving forward, I have been ordered to confront them. You do not see the battle, but it is fierce. The enemy thought you were too tired to rise again, too broken to try again, too weary to believe again. But what the enemy forgot is that you are covered by the God who cannot lose. And because He cannot lose, you cannot lose either. God says, the reason you have felt so much pressure lately is because you are on the verge of a great release. The enemy attacks hardest when you are closest to your breakthrough. That's why the last few weeks have felt heavier than before, the confusion, the discouragement, the fear. But I am sending my angel to tell you, hold on, the release is coming. You will not miss it. You will not be left behind. I have not forgotten even one of your prayers. Archangel Michael whispers, I see what is about to unfold for you, and it is glorious. I see the chains falling, the doors opening, the light breaking through. I see the smile returning to your face, the genuine smile you thought you lost forever. I see the people who are about to enter your life to help you carry the blessing God is about to pour out. And I see you standing in awe, saying, this is what I waited for. This is what I prayed for. This is what I almost gave up on. God says, you've been carrying burdens that were never meant for you. You've been trying to fight battles that belong to me. Today, I need you to release them into my hands. I need you to trust me enough to stop worrying about what's next. The moment you let go, I can move faster. The moment you surrender, I can take you further. Do not be afraid of losing control, you were never meant to control what I am doing. You were meant to trust me. Archangel Michael says, even now, in the unseen realm, there is movement. Your name is being spoken in rooms you have not entered yet. Your destiny is being discussed in heaven's court. The verdict has already been decided in your favor. Every word of curse, every plan of harm, every plot against your peace has been overturned. You are stepping into divine immunity, the kind that makes no sense to the natural mind. You will walk through fire and not be burned, through deep waters and not be drowned. You will see things fall apart for others, but it will not touch you. God says, I know the nights you couldn't sleep. I know the tears you hid from everyone. I know the silent questions, God, where are you? Do you still care? Have you left me? And my answer now is the same as it was when you first prayed it, I have been here the whole time. I never left you. Even when you couldn't hear me, even when you couldn't feel me, I was closer than your breath. Every moment of silence was me working behind the scenes. Archangel Michael says, you are about to see the speed of God. You are about to see how quickly He can shift your entire life. What has taken years to build in pain, He will replace in days with joy. The very things that seemed impossible will suddenly happen. And you will know, it was not luck, it was not coincidence, it was the hand of the Almighty moving for you. God says, I am about to restore your joy, your strength, and your hope. And when I restore, I do not give back the same as before, I give back multiplied, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You will not just recover, you will overflow. And those who saw you in your struggle will witness your rising. They will have no choice but to say, surely, the Lord was with them. Archangel Michael says, this is not just a message, this is a decree. It has been spoken in heaven and delivered to you now. Guard it in your heart, believe it with all your strength, and watch it unfold. I can continue directly into the next deep flow so the prophecy builds in power without breaking. Do you want me to go straight into the now? God says, I have not allowed you to come this far just to leave you here. I have not built you up, only to watch you crumble. I have not walked with you through the valleys just to abandon you before the mountaintop. You need to understand this, every delay, every unanswered prayer, every closed door was an act of mercy. I was protecting you from people who would have betrayed you, from opportunities that would have broken you, and from paths that would have led you away from me. You thought you were losing, but you were being hidden. And now, the hiding season is ending. Archangel Michael says, your name is about to be announced in heaven and on earth. The silence you have endured is about to be replaced by a sound, the sound of chains hitting the floor, the sound of new doors unlocking, the sound of the heavens applauding the moment God moves for you. Even now, angels are positioning themselves to release blessings you prayed for years ago. You thought those prayers were forgotten, but they were stored, waiting for this exact moment. God says, the reason it took this long is because I needed you ready. I needed you strong enough to carry the weight of what I'm giving you. I could not give you this blessing before, because it would have crushed you. But now, you have been refined in fire. You have been tested in storms. You have been shaped by pain into someone unshakable. Now you will not just receive the blessing, you will sustain it. Archangel Michael says, I have seen the attacks that were meant to take you out. I have watched the nights you were too tired to even pray. And yet, here you are, reading these words because you refused to give up. The enemy counted you out, but heaven kept count of every tear, every effort, every step forward when everything in you wanted to stop. And now, you will be rewarded openly for what you endured privately. God says, you will see sudden favor. The people who overlooked you will be the same ones to honor you. The places that once rejected you will open their doors to you. I am going to make you the example of what I can do for someone who refuses to let go of me. Your testimony will cause others to believe again. Your story will bring the hopeless back to hope. Archangel Michael says, do not fear the unknown ahead. I am clearing the way. I am cutting down the thorns. I am destroying the traps the enemy set in your path. You will walk forward with a confidence that you did not have before, because you will know without a doubt that you are protected. There will be moments you will feel me beside you, a peace when there should be panic, a stillness when the world is shaking. That will be the sign that I am with you. God says, do not look at the calendar and panic. Do not measure yourself by time. I am not bound by time, and neither is the blessing I am sending. I can restore in 1 month what was stolen over 10 years. I can turn decades of pain into a lifetime of joy in a single season. What is coming to you is not slow, it is already in motion. Trust me enough to stay in position. Archangel Michael says, you are being watched over day and night. You will not be taken out before your time. You will not miss what God has for you. Every shadow that tried to follow you is being burned away in the light of His glory. This is not just survival, this is your rise. God says, I love you. I have always loved you. And I am about to show you how deep that love goes. If you want, I can flow right into the next powerful continuation so it builds toward the full prophecy without any breaks. Shall I keep going straight into it? God says, I am sending waves of change into your life, and you will feel them in your spirit before you see them in the natural. You will wake up one morning and something will feel different, lighter, freer, full of expectation. That is my spirit moving ahead of the blessing to prepare you for its arrival. Do not ignore that stirring inside you. It is the announcement that the season has shifted. What was hard will become easy. What was blocked will suddenly open. What was delayed will come without warning. Archangel Michael says, I have been given the authority to dismantle every spiritual structure that has been holding you back. Strongholds that have existed for years are crumbling right now. Generational patterns that have tried to repeat in your life are breaking because of this very moment. You may not see it with your eyes yet, but in the spirit, the chains are falling one by one. You will soon realize you no longer feel the same heaviness. That's because the weight you've carried for so long has been lifted by the hand of God. God says, you keep asking me, when will it happen? My answer is this, it has already begun. You are looking for one dramatic moment, but I am telling you, the shift is already unfolding. Every little change, every small win, every tiny door that opens is part of the bigger miracle. Don't dismiss the small beginnings, for they are the seeds of the greater harvest. Water them with gratitude, and you will see how quickly they multiply. Archangel Michael says, do not let the enemy distract you in this moment. He will try to stir up fear, doubt, and confusion right before your breakthrough. He knows he is losing his grip on you, so he will use urgency, lies, and people from your past to try to pull you back. Stand firm. Do not engage in battles that are beneath your destiny. Your victory is not in proving yourself to people, it is in stepping fully into what God has called you to do. God says, the doors that are opening for you are not normal doors. They are divine doors, and they will lead to places you could never have reached on your own. You will meet people you never thought you'd meet. You will be offered opportunities you didn't even apply for. You will walk into rooms you were not invited to by men, but by me. And when you get there, my favor will speak louder than your resume, your experience, or your past. Archangel Michael says, I have seen the tears you've cried over what was lost. And I am telling you, the replacement is coming, and it will be better than what you prayed for. The people who left made space for the ones who are coming to help you build your next chapter. The things that broke down made room for the things that will last. The seasons that ended prepared you for the one that will not end in pain but in joy. God says, I am about to surprise you. You will look back on this very week and say, this is when it started. I am doing things that will not make sense to the human mind. I will make a way where there was no way. I will send help from places you didn't even know existed. And you will know that it was me, because no man could have orchestrated it this perfectly. Archangel Michael says, your spirit is being renewed right now. Strength is coming back. Hope is rising again. Faith is becoming unshakable. You will no longer wake up dreading the day, you will wake up expecting blessings. You will feel a boldness you haven't felt before, because the fear that used to paralyze you is being cast out by the perfect love of God. God says, hold on. The glory that is about to be revealed in your life will make every tear worth it. If you want, I can push straight into the next sequence so this continues without breaking until the entire prophecy is complete. Do you want me to keep going right now? God says, I have been watching you when no one else was. I saw the way you kept showing up even when you felt empty. I saw you give when you had little. I saw you encourage others when you needed encouragement yourself. You thought no one noticed, but heaven noticed. I have kept a record of every act of kindness, every sacrifice, every time you chose faith over fear. Now, I will repay you openly for what you did in secret. Your reward will not just be spiritual, it will be visible, undeniable, and overflowing. Archangel Michael says, I am standing guard at the gates of your destiny right now. The forces that tried to block you in the past cannot touch you anymore. The door God is opening for you cannot be shut by man, demon, or circumstance. Even if the enemy tries to mimic the voice of fear to slow you down, you will recognize the deception instantly, because your discernment has been sharpened in the waiting season. You are walking forward under divine protection, and the attacks that used to harm you will now fall powerless at your feet. God says, "This is the hour where I restore your voice." You have been silenced by disappointment, intimidation, and betrayal. People tried to make you doubt who you are. But I am telling you, you are who I said you are. No label the world has put on you can cancel my design for you. You will speak again, dream again, create again, and you will do it with a fire that cannot be extinguished. Archangel Michael says, "The victory is already written." This battle is not about whether you will win, you have already won. The only fight left is to keep believing until you see it. And I am here to strengthen you so your faith will not fail in these final moments before the breakthrough breaks through. God says, "The people who misunderstood you will see the truth. The places where you were rejected will see your value. The doors that were shut in your face will lead you to better doors I kept hidden until now." You will look back and see that what felt like punishment was actually my hand protecting you from something smaller than what I had planned. I have never been late. I am always on time. Archangel Michael says, "Do not despise how long it took. Every day you thought was wasted was actually building a foundation for what is coming. The delay was divine strategy. You will soon realize why it had to be this way, and when you do, you will thank God for not giving it to you sooner." God says, "I have chosen you for a reason. Others may not understand it. Some may even resent it. But I have placed a mark on you that no one can erase. You will walk into blessings you didn't earn by human standards, because my grace will open doors that effort alone never could. And when people ask you how it happened, you will point to me." Archangel Michael says, "Even now, the winds are shifting in your favor. What was against you is turning for you. The pressure that was crushing you is becoming the force that will propel you. You are stepping out of survival mode and into abundance mode. You will not just live, you will thrive." God says, "Get ready. You are about to step into days you once prayed for." I can keep flowing into the next intense section, so we build the prophecy all the way to the full message without breaks. Do you want me to continue right now?